dude, Predator Badlands is amazing. Probably spoilers, because I'm just going to be ranting and raving. The storyboard is great. It's kind of like I guess the Predators have always been kind of a fascist society. They only care about strength. They don't do soft, and that very much comes up in the story. And there's an entire thing. I'm not a big fan of the alpha wolf thing, because it's not a thing. It's actually the papa wolf that takes care of his pups. That's what it actually is. But they bring up the alpha wolf, and he explains that alphas are protectors. They're not the most violent, stupid bastard in the group. Okay? Yeah, there's so much. The Weyland-Yutani colonizers, I guess you could say. The thing kicks off with this creature called a callus, which is kind of like the movie's MacGuffin, I guess. It's Predator going after it to murk it and chop its head off and gain honor. Now, this Predator in particular is weak. He's the run of the litter, and he basically was instructed by... He has a brother, and his father instructed him to kill him, and his brother refuses to kill him, so the father ends up killing his brother. So this Predator, to regain his honor and his clan, goes to this planet called Genma, to kill the Callus, which is the most badass motherfucker on the planet. Apparently no Predator has ever murked this thing before. Yeah. So, he goes to the planet, stuff ensues. I'm not going to tell every little bit of the movie, you know. He comes across a Weyland-Yutani unit that has been ripped in two. You can see some of the box art, so I guess that's not really telling much. You can kind of tell that's what happened, which is a wonderful idea. And she's a... Dude, I love... One of the things that bothered me about the original Aliens movies is the robot units, the synthetic humans, weren't uncanny or weird. But recently, the Aliens and Predator franchises have been killing the synthetic units. They're weird, and they sometimes sound robotic in nature, and that is a beautiful touch, because that just drives home how this is not a human. This is not a human. One of the other things that's amazing is the Predator throws her at one point, and she's like, I've never been thrown before. Like, and she's like thrilled about it. Any human would be pissed if you threw it, so yeah. The Predator, basically, he can't have friends. He's not allowed to be soft. No sympathy or empathy. That's weakness. That's weakness. So, she tells him she's a tool, because she is. She's a robot. She's a tool. And he's like, you're a tool, like other tools. And he's like, I can accept that, because me macho Predator, me macho Yacha, and me no have friends. And that's kind of how their relationship is he treats her like a tool, because she's a tool. And he's all about this. He wants to he's kind of like Prince Zuko. He wants to regain his honor and return to his clan a man. He doesn't really care about his brother's death. He just cares about becoming a man, which is what this clan stole from him. He thinks the clan stole from him, but it's not stolen from him, dude. He's a predator. He's a badass no matter what, dude. He's a badass. And they tell him he has to earn his play. You gotta earn it. You know, it's all that stupid shit. Like, I'm keeping it from you to teach you a lesson when you're just being a dick. Okay. Yeah. But here is the beauty in this movie. Like, absolutely gorgeous. It is a story of, once again, somebody wants something, but it's not what they need. Okay. What the Predator wants is the honor so he can have a clan. And what he actually needs is a clan, is a family. That is what he needs. Now, in the movie, basically, the synthetic has another synthetic she's supposed to be paired with. That one's called Tessa. And I'm not going to try to give too much of the movie away, but basically there's an entire part where the Predator gets like captured by the Weyland company, and Tessa is like, oh, we're gonna basically drill into your head, steal your DNA, and all this stuff, and then she tells him when he's laying on the bed, and it's something that is so brief but so important. It is a turning point in the Predator's thought process on everything, because he desperately wants to be a part of his clan. He desperately wants the honor of being a Yacha. Okay? That is why he's trying to kill the Callus. And take its head home so that his clan will respect him. Alright? Alright. So she goes, you should be proud. You're now property of the Weyland-Yutani Corporation. She is just like the Predator. And he meets himself, and it causes, say it with me, introspective. He sees himself in this cyborg that is thrilled to death to be a part of a company of death. Okay? She is thrilled to death to be a part of another fascist society, similar to how the Predators are a fascist society. Fascism and greedy people, capitalists, go hand in hand. They are fascist together. They go hand in hand. The Predators are fascist without the capitalist part, but they're still fascist. And he sees it, and you see it in his face. That, he's CGI or whatever, but you see the moment where she says that to him, and he's like, because it's him. It's him. And basically, pretty much the Weyland-Yutani Corporation kind of wins out, almost wins out. I'm not going to spoil it. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of the movie. There's a part where he's talking to the other robot. I think her name's like Thea. And she's like, oh, you're going to avenge your brother. And he's like, no. Because he just wants to be a part of the clan. He wants to be a part of the family. A family of assholes who didn't give a fuck about him to begin with. And they're not going to give a fuck about him until he does the things that they perceive to be honorable and strength. And the robots themselves have a moment where they explain that sympathy and empathy are for manipulation. So they are the ultimate bastards. They are the ultimate assholes in the universe. Because they're robots. Of course they are. They're unfeeling, unkind, cold-hearted machines. Just like the Predator is, to some extent. They're mindless killing things. And they're both because the Predator hunts, and then the robots are like, we're the hunters now, okay? And you have these two people who have extreme will to power that have started hunting, or two beings, because the Yacha is not a people, he's an alien of some type. So yeah, it's pretty epic. It does a lot of universe building. It touches on why Weyland has such technology. It touches on the relationship of the synthetics with the corporation and how dude, I love Alien Romulus, dude. Alien Romulus, it doesn't tie into this movie, so you don't have to watch it. But how the robots worship the company as a god, because they're mindless. They're mindless tools that do what the company wants them to do. And they're both like, oh, it's so good to be a part of Weyland. It's so good to be disposed by Weyland. Oh, like, you see the depravity, the disgustingness, the grossness in these creatures. And it's beautiful. Because you see the critique of capitalist interest, because that's what Weyland is. It's a capitalist interest, and it's a colonizer, and it's a fascist. Isn't that some shit? One of the freakier things is, you guys don't follow me on DA, but in my DA story, I did a Weyland-Yutani synthetics program story. It's BBW weight gain fetish stuff, so you guys wouldn't like it. It's kind of stupid. But in that story, I created a program called Mother. And in this movie, they mention a program called Mother. And I am going to call it, it's going to be similar to the shit that was in my DA story, dude. It's going to be similar because the whole thing in the Mother thing is it's like a hive mind. It is kind of like the alien queen of the cyborgs, I guess you could say. of the synthetics. And that's what it is in my story. And this is just a common sense good idea. Okay, it is a common sense good idea. And if you understand how these things work and you understand where it's going with this, then you understand everything. You understand that aliens are fascist, Weyland-Yutani's fascist, and you understand the Predators are fascist, but they're fascist with an honor code. Okay. And their honor code is arbitrary, makes no sense because it's religion. You could argue his name is Deck. The Predator in this movie, he has a name, his name is Deck. You could argue what his real issue is as a Predator is religion. His family's hyper-religious. As a result, he's an outcast, a black sheep, an unwanted child because of who he is. He is a black sheep because he's the runt. He's black sheep because he's weak. He's black sheep because of this, because of that, and it's all religious, made-up bullshit. Okay? And it is religious bullshit. So you could argue the Predator's a religious nut that believes that what he needs to do is find honor in his religion. Weyland-Yutani's a capitalist fascist entity that's soulless and produces soulless beings, the synthetics, aka. And the aliens, which aren't in this movie, they don't appear at all. The xenomorphs, they don't appear in this movie, but they do appear in Romulus. And in Romulus, there's an illusion in the original Alien storyboard is an absolutely ridiculous story of the Space Deacon, which is Alien Jesus, and the aliens are basically crazy fucking religious nuts. And I wouldn't be 100% against it in the movies, but I'm kind of like little. Religious people are mindless. Let's be honest. But yeah, Predator Badlands, watch it. Amazing movie. Amazing. Hilarious. Entertaining. Immersive environment. Totally a fucking planet where everything just wants to murder your ass. It's just fucking beautiful. Ingenious. Okay. And it leaves it open for a sequel. Personal theories on the sequel. There are these large predators that hunt the little predators. It comes up in the movie Predators where there's a big predator. I had a theory those predators are females. I've never seen a predator with boobs, but I had a theory that the large predators are females and the little predators are males. And I'm not 100% on that, but if they do that with the Predator series, I will go nuts. Okay, I will fucking... They're not the BBWs normal people would be into. Maybe if you have a giant fetish. But yeah, in my theory about the female predators is they come along to rape the males and only the strong survive. Because, that's what the entire predator dynamic is they only care about strength. Yeah. So there's that. What a great movie, dude. What a great movie.